Gary, can you explain your emotions after tonight's result?
Yeah, disappointed, frustrated, angry. Probably the most placid words I can find at this moment in time in front of a camera. So yeah, really frustrated with the way the game ended. For us to start so brightly for 25 minutes, we looked excellent. Diego thought showed exactly what he can do. Got into some fantastic positions. We scored a first goal. Looked pretty comfortable. Couple of times they play long to Garner, who's a handful in the air, and they drop on the second balls and have a couple of shots. I think they had one chance first half that Thomas saved. But we got into some brilliant positions, and to be only one goal up was probably a little bit unjust at that point. Second half, again, to go 2-0 up, to look pretty comfortable, in all fairness, to look like we're not going to be in any real sort of trouble. And it looked like Preston at that point, I think, had realised the game was up. And then we start doing stupid things, and that's the frustrating bit. We start trying to overplay. We start running out of shape. We start looking like we think, oh, let's just go and play as though it's a testimonial. And it felt like an end-of-season game at that point. Of course, they get a goal back, which was very, very poor defending from our point, and very, very soft in the way that we've regained our shape to defend across. So that was frustrating. And at that point, then you saw a little bit of panic in the players. And to be fair to Preston, they kept sticking the ball in the box, and they're a big, strong, physical team, and they're not easy to play against. But we've got to stop it, and we've got to be a little bit more resolute than that. And I have to say that was incredibly frustrating to be 2-0 up, and really, if we've got anything about us, we should go and win that game comfortably. So to be coming and talking about a 2-2 draw and a point, I'm frustrated with that.
Can you give us an update on Michael Kieftenbeld after taking that whack near the touchline?
Yeah, I think they think he's fractured his eye socket possibly. Again, I don't know if the ref said it was a straight arm, but you don't do that sort of damage with a straight arm. So I haven't seen the incident again, but the player said that the lads caught him properly and meant to do it. So, but again, listen, I'll have to see it. I don't know. I didn't even see which player it was, and I have not seen the incident again.
And you must be looking for a big response now from your players on Saturday.
Yeah, again, Saturday's so far away from my mind. It's unbelievable. I just said to the players that, the second half looked to me like we were just happy with the season finish. We're happy with mediocrity. We're happy with being around sort of mid-table-ish. And that's not enough for me. I'm not happy with that. I don't think the crowd would be happy with that. Great opportunity for us to go and win the game tonight, to show everyone that we have got a little bit of courage about us at this stage of the season. And I have to say, at the end of the game, I'm struggling to say that. And that was a frustrating bit for me. It's not many times I've criticised the players this season, and I do think they've done fantastically well to get to the position we're in. But I think that last little bit, whether it's last little bit of control, whether it's last bit of toughness, whether it's a last bit of know-how to win, whatever it is, we don't seem to be able to find since March onwards. So I'm going to have to find it somehow. We're not going to have a pot of gold at the end of the season to do it with. So we need to find some players who will do that, because I won't accept that last 15 minutes.